And hello, and welcome into some more Steins. We haven't played this game in ages. We can actually check when I last played this. Was a while ago. Quite a while ago. Oh, there's a one save from 2018 when I first tried to play it and then just didn't have time anymore. Oops. I think this one's our last save, yeah. 5 hours into it. Time travel paranoia. We haven't really made it too far yet, and I want to play more of it. Welcome back, y'all. I just haven't had time yet to play more, mostly because I got sick, and then university started, I got a new job and everything, and so, yeah, we're back to Steins. I want to play more of this game. I just didn't have the time yet, so I hope this will get better now. Welcome back, MayQueen+Nyan². I opened the door to the MayQueen+Nyan² maid cafe, and two familiar cat-eared girls greet me with smiles.
Ah,
It's Ocarine! One of them is Mayuri, but here she's called MayQueen+Nyan². Since she works here, I stop by about twice a month. I guess that would make me a regular customer. Actually, I've never been to any other maid cafe. Welcome back, Ocarine. After bowing again, Mayuri gasps as if she thought of something. Hey, Mayushi just noticed something. Welcome back, and Ocarine go really well together. Whatever. Kyoma, it's great that you came, yeah? The other maid who came to greet me, Nyan², her professional name of course, hits me with a trademark combo attack of cute cat-like gestures. She's MayQueen+Nyan²'s most popular maid. Even though she and Mayuri are about the same age, she looks and acts a bit younger. Darunyan's here too. He's been waiting, yeah? Daru frequents this cafe because he's got a crush on Ferris. He often reads her public blog while muttering, "Ferris, you're so cute," to himself. He's got it real bad. I keep telling him to choose either 2D or 3D, but he doesn't listen. I also have trouble dealing with this cat girl. She always finds a way to best me. Are you holding another secret meeting to overthrow the evil organization, yeah?
No,
yeah, something like that. Ferris wants to join too, yeah? No chance. The organization isn't threatened by cat-eared maids. Not true, Nya. Ferris has the perfect secret technique to help take them down. What? You finally mastered that secret technique? Yes, Nya. After completing my pilgrimage to the Guyana Highlands and overcoming my mentor's death, I finally mastered it. What mentor? Ferris knows my true name, Hoenn Kyoma. I've also told her all about the organization. And now she's more into it than I am. She's always the one to bring up the subject whenever we meet. By the way, this is the first time I've heard of the secret technique or whatever it is. So Ferris wants to participate in the spirit conference like you promised, yeah? Ugh, she's not letting it go. It will take 30 minutes if I play along with her. You're not
Sanctuary
suggesting we venture to the sanctuary?
ダメだ。いくら非奥義を得得したとはいえ、あの場所はお前にはまだ早すぎる。
The answer is no. Although you may understand the hidden secrets, you're still too inexperienced.
そんな約束したにゃ。にゃのに、今日まは裏切るっていうのかにゃ。
But you promised, Nya. Are you going to betray me?
それに、あの場所にはフェイリスのお兄ちゃんが。
My brother is waiting for me there. Since when do you have a brother? And what the hell is this spirit conference anyway? Ferris looks at me with actual tears in her eyes. I falter, even though I know it's just one of the cutesy acts. Whenever I talk with her, I run out of comebacks, which is really unusual for me. And then she takes the initiative, leaving me with nothing to do but listen to her fantasies. I mean, come on, you could only take it so far, right? There's a very clear difference between her stories and mine. As anyone can see, I speak nothing but the truth, while Ferris has only delusions and a made-up backstory. I always have to play along. That's why I feel like I can never best her.
なんかわからないけど、
I don't quite get it.
マユシンもサンクチュアリっていうところに行きたいな。
But can Mayushi go to the sanctuary too? Great. Now look who's joined in. Receiving mail? Lukaku. Dad won't teach me how to be a priest. He keeps saying he has 30 years of work left in him, so he doesn't need my help. That doesn't explain why he keeps trying to teach me the ceremonial Miko dance, though. P.S. I did 10 practice swings with Samidare. There's a reply to that? The ceremonial Miko dance, but according to the legend of Amano Iwato, that means, no, don't tell me your father intends to open the gate. It's too soon. What the hell? Great. Now look who's joined in. It's just going to get worse from here. I have to end this conversation now.
来なくていい。この
You
話は
can't
もう
come.
終わりだ。
Discussion over.
今日まだけずるいにゃ。
No vacuum, huh?
そうだよ。
That's
マユ
right.
シンもフェリスちゃんもダメなんてね。他に
Leaving Mayoshi and
決め
Ferris
たいと思う
behind
の
is
です。
mean.
フェリスとは誰だ？
Who's Ferris?
フェリスちゃんはフェリスちゃんだよ。
Ferris-chan is Ferris-chan, right? I don't know what's happening outside, but a lot of cars are honking. Either someone's getting married or someone is really, really bad at driving. So I'll just wait until they stop. And we're back. Those Gorstan normies and their caravans of cars celebrating a marriage by tooting their horns or something. Ferris-chan is Ferris-chan, right? Right? Mary and Ferris look at each other and smile. Is she talking about this Ferris? Is that her real name? Have I been mistaken all this time? That's a disturbing thought.
あのね、マユシンは言いにくいから、フェリスちゃんって短くしてるんだ。
Maisha has a hard time saying Ferris, so I call her Ferris-chan instead.
なんだそういうことか。
Oh, so that's it.
なんだか女学院みたいで、それも悪くないにゃ。
It's like we're in a girls' high school. In a girls' school. That's not too tabby. Okay then, moving on.
いいからさっさと案内してくれ。
Show me to the table already.
立っていればいいんだ。
How long do you want me to stand here waiting?
ごめんなさいにゃ。ご
Sorry,
主人
Nyan.
様ご案内にゃ。
Table for two. This way, Nyan.
マユシ、ご案内よろしくにゃんにゃ。
Maishu, I'll leave it to you, Nyan Nyan.
任せてにゃんにゃ。
Leave it to me, Nyan Nyan. If you hadn't noticed, the cat-eared mates here at MayQueen+Nyan² are required to add cat sounds, nyas and nyans, to their words with some frequency. Mayuri takes my hand and leads me inside. Apparently MayQueen+Nyan² is the only one who leads customers by the hand like this. It probably comes naturally to her. She doesn't even realize the effect it has on her customers. And that's why she's second to Ferris in popularity at this maid cafe. She guides me to Daru's table. The tables are about 60% full. Among Akiba's maid cafes, MayQueen+Nyan²'s popularity is solid, but not booming. Considering what Ferris and the others are wearing, it's more like a cosplay cafe than a maid cafe. Furthermore, the cat ears and Nyan dialect makes it less accessible to low-level otaku and first-timers. On the other hand, those same cat ears are a topic of heated debate among die-hard maid cafe fans. Maids don't have cat ears. Cat ears plus maid equals 2 times moe. These two viewpoints clash. This place is one of the older maid cafes in Akihabara, but it doesn't get much media exposure. Maybe that's what makes it more comfortable than most. At least, that's what Daru says. He talks about his stuff so much that it's been burned into my synapses.
Daru-kun, Okarin ga kita nya.
Okarin is here, Daru-kun. You're way late, man. Seriously. Daru sits in front of me, but doesn't look my way. He looks upset for some reason. So what were you talking about with Ferris? I want details. You really want to know? I don't think you'd understand it. Hell, even if I even I didn't get most of it. Ah, the usual. Your conversations are too much for regular otaku. You guys exude an aura or something, you know? Reality Marble. A type of magecraft in which the user overrides the world with a pocket dimension based on his or her emotional experience, often used in ordinary conversations to speak of couples flirting in public, immersed in their own world, not caring about the pain they are inflicting on others. Shunibyu. Ah, I see. Wait, is Reality Marble something else entirely? Oh, a type of mage. Okay, never mind. That's the thing. It's like you two have your own Reality Marble. You know, I can't forgive you. I think Ferris-chan likes Okarin, yeah? Of all the maids and masters here, Nya, the only one who can keep up with Ferris-chan is you, Okarin. I'm not even close to keeping up with her. I'm so jealous, you lucky bastard! I have no interest in women who dress themselves in lies. Like you'll want to talk. Silence! You unfaithful bastard! All your 2D wives are crying. You struck a nerve, man. Daru theatrically grabs his chest and falls onto the table. I sip from one of the glasses of water that Mayuri brought to our table. May I take your orders? Yeah. Omelette rice. Hot coffee. Black. Coming right up, Nyan. After taking my order, Mayuri finds her way towards the counter as if swimming between the rows of tables. I hope she doesn't trip. So, what you need? Daru asked without getting up from the table. That's right. In my confrontations with Shining Finger and Cat Girl, I almost forgot my original objective.
あと1時間ぐらいしたらラボに行くつもりだったんだけど。
I was gonna head to the lab in about an hour.
内密で緊急の話があるのだ。
I have an urgent matter to discuss. Top secret. I lean on the table and scan the area without moving my head.
ジョン・タイターは知っているよ。
Remember John Titor?
ジョン・タイター？誰？
Who's that?
アメリカに10年ほど前に現れた自称未来人だ。
The self-proclaimed
こいつの話題をしたはずだぞ。
A self-proclaimed time traveler who appeared on the internet about 10 years ago. I thought we talked about him before.
またオカリンのいつもの設定？
Is this a new addition to your made-up backstory?
設定とか言うな。俺が話すことは全て真実だ。
Nothing like that. Everything I say is the truth.
はあ、めんどくせえ。じゃあ付き合ってやるけどさ。
What a pain. Well, I guess I can play along.
そのタイターってやつが未来人だっていうソースは？
So what's the source on his Titor guy being from the future?
待て。なんでそんな初耳のような言い方をする？
Wait, you really never heard of him before?
事実初耳だから。
Seriously, I haven't, bro.
忘れたわけではなく？
Sure you didn't forget?
自信はないけど。
I can't say for sure.
日本でもそいつに関する本が出ている。
There are even books about him.
その本を見せてくれたら思い出せるかも。
I might remember if you show me one.
本当に何も知らないのか？
You really don't remember?
人の記憶力なんて結構曖昧なもんしょ。デジタルと違ってさ。
Memories fade. We're not computers, man. This is wrong. I remember talking to Daru about John Titor back in high school. It was only idle talk, so it's possible that Daru forgot about it. Daru is quite the internet addict, but the internet lets you choose what information you want to see. There's no guarantee Daru looked up info on John Titor. If he had, I doubt he would have forgotten so completely. Is it my memories that are mistaken, or everyone else's? So, in case you guys don't know, we talked about it previously in the previous episode, like the seventh part, that John Titor was someone from the future who essentially traveled back in time and was very, very famous on the internet because of that, because he could foresee a lot of events that would happen. But right now, after the events that transpired where everyone vanished and nobody remembers all the things that happened, and the satellite that crashed into that conference building also is now no longer on top of it, but rather inside of the place, and some other shifts and changes happened, our memories are not the same memories that other people have, and apparently John Titor is now a new hot topic, but not someone who was here 10 years ago. So yeah, are our memories mistaken, or is everyone else wrong?
だったら IBN5100 については？
Then what about the IBN 5100?
へえ、オカリンがそんな PC を知ってるなんてね。やるじゃん。
Oh, you know about that? Cool.
知っているんだな。
He's very unimpressed about it. So you know about it?
IBN が1975年に発売したモデルっしょ。
It's a model IBN released back in 1975. Right, that's what John Titor said on our channel. He traveled to 1975 first, obtained an IBN 5100, then leaped to 1998.
どんな PC なんだ？
What kind of computer is it?
値段高すぎの PC だな。
The stupidly expensive kind.
黎明期だったからすげえ高くて、個人には手が出せなかったらしい。
Back when it came out, computers were so expensive that average people couldn't get their hands on them.
IBN の独自技術が詰まった、その当時にしては結構優秀な PC だったんだけどね。
It was full of proprietary IBM technology and was a pretty powerful computer for its time.
IBN は6年後の1981年に IBN PC っていう大ヒットシリーズを発売してて、そっちの方が有名なわけ。
Then 6 years later, in 1981, IBM launched the popular IBM PC series. Now that's more famous.
つうか僕も IBN5100 の知識はネットのウィキを見たことがあるぐらいだぞ。
Anyway, I'm not an expert, it's just stuff I read on a wiki.
それが現在の秋葉にあるという都市伝説を聞いたことは
Have you heard of an urban legend that there's one in Akiba?
おうおうあるある。1ヶ月前ぐらいにネットで話題になったな。
Yeah, bet I have. Just last month, there was big talk about it on the net.
で、その噂を聞きつけたアットちゃんの有志が秋葉中のショップを探して回ったんだよ。フレパラのフレンドにゲジネって人がいるんだけど、その人が中心になってね。
Some ad channels heard the rumors and went searching for it. My friend on Free Para, Sister Centipede, was the main person behind that. Fictional, a popular SNS social network service website designed to facilitate easy communication between users.
あの疾風陣雷のナイトハルトまで出張ってきたらしいけど、結局見つからなかったんだって。
Even the legendary Neidhart der Blitzschnelle joined the fray, but they still couldn't find it. Ah, Japanese people
都
love
市
their
伝説は
German
デマ
words.
だったということか
So it was just a hoax?
さあ知らねえ。
Who knows?
秋葉にはアンダーグラウンドなショップがたくさんあるし、案外どっかの怪しいショップにひょっこり転がっててもおかしくないんじゃね？
There are tons of underground shops in Akiba. It wouldn't be strange if an IBN 5100 suddenly turned up in some hole in the wall.
ふむ
Huh,
なるほど
I see. My phone suddenly starts vibrating. Shining finger. Okabe-san. I mailed you as soon as I could. My name is Kiryu Moika. I'm a 20-year-old freelance editor. I believe I mentioned I work part-time at Arc Rewrite. Sorry for taking your picture. It wasn't on purpose. I needed some shots of Akihabara for work, and you just happened to be in one. Actually, to tell you the truth, I was hoping to sneak some shots of the satellite, Lamau. By the way, the picture I took was just a test, not the final shot. That's why I was using my phone. Even if you hadn't begged me to delete it, I wouldn't have posted it, so don't worry. Anyway, I should get to the point. I'm really sorry for asking like this, Okabe-kun, but it would be super great if you could ask your friend, the super hacker, about the IBM 5100. I don't really know anything about computers, especially old computers. All I have to go on is that picture I showed you. Ah, I'll attach the image. Be absolutely positively sure to reply, okay? I'll be waiting. And if you could, I'd be super happy if you gave me your super hacker friend's email address. I'll mail you again. It's okay to mail you again, right? Of course it is. Bye, Moika. Oh, come on. What's with this mail? Disregarding the weird timing, is it really the gloomy, unsociable woman I met on in front of Radican? She's like a completely different person in this email. Does she have a split personality or something? Huh. Well, I got some info about the IBM 5100, so I guess I should give her a reply. But if I sent an immediate reply to a woman I just met, won't I come off as clingy and desperate? I, Hoen Kyoma, will not be taken lightly. This is my chance to make her understand which one of us is the superior human being. And above all, I've yet to ascertain if she can be trusted. She might start harassing me if I reply the wrong way. And besides, she hasn't proven that she's not working for the organization. Nonetheless, it couldn't hurt to tell her what I learned from Daru. To discourage her, of course. Let's ignore it. This is out of kindness. Sorry for the wait, Daru.
それで一つだけ確認したいんだが
So there's one thing I need to know. I scan the area with my eyes once more, then I lean in close.
IBN5100 は世界滅亡の引き金になるアイテムなんだな
The IBM 5100 has the power to destroy the world, right?
なんでだよ。
What?
引き金にはならないし世界滅亡も
It doesn't have the power to
し
do
ないっつ
anything, let alone destroy the damn world.
にゃに
What is
滅
Nya?
亡しちゃうのかにゃ
World's gonna be destroyed, Nya? Ferris brings my omelette rice. She's doing her cat-like gestures while keeping her tray balance on one hand. True feline agility. Despite her Nyan nonsense, Ferris is the consummate professional.
ご主人様お待たせしましたにゃんにゃんオムライスにゃん
Master, thanks for waiting, Nyan. Omelette rice, Nyan. The cat girl puts the omelette rice on the table and then takes a bottle of ketchup from her apron pocket. She uses it to write "The world is doomed" in red letters upon the omelette's blank yellow canvas.
世界滅亡前にどうぞ召し上がれ。
Please enjoy your meal before the world ends.
うお、世界がやばい、来た。フェイリスさんの丸文字の可愛さに僕もやばい。
Whoa! The world is doomed for the win! Ferris's handwriting is so cute it puts my omelette in danger too. It appears the cuteness has shattered Daro's sanity. I give him a look that says calm down, but to no avail. I smooth out the ketchup with the bottom of my spoon, erasing the ketchup words.
もったいない。
What a waste. I'm going to eat it either way.
ダルニャンダルニャン、フェイリス杯の件考えてくれたかにゃ。
Darunyan, have you considered participating in the Ferris Cup? Yeah?
ああ、もちろん。
Of course I'm participating.
フェイリス杯
Ferris
な
Cup?
んだそれは。
What's that? I take a mouthful of omelette rice.
次の日曜日にこの店でライネットの大会をやるのにゃ。
Next Sunday we're hosting a Rhinet tournament at the cafe, yeah? Ferris starts dancing in place. I prefer she not jump around like that when people are eating nearby.
フェイリスはその幹事であり実行委員長。つまり
Ferris is the event
リーダーシップ
organizer.
なのにゃ。
It's all my idea, yeah?
よかったら今日も参加するにゃ。参加費はドリンク込みで1000円。フェイリスに勝てた人には商品として手作り料理を振る舞うにゃ。
You can participate too if you want, Kyoma. Entrance fees 1,000 yen and includes a drink. Whoever beats Ferris gets to enjoy some of Ferris's home cooking, yeah?
無理無理。オカリンはライネットには詳しくないんだ。
It will never happen. Ukraine sucks at Rhinet.
にゃー。
Yeah?
面白いのに。
But it's so fun.
いいんだ。
No, I'm fine. I stop shoveling the omelette rice in my mouth, then I deliver a melancholy sigh.
ライネットアクセスバトラーズか。その名を聞くたびチャンピオンだったあいつのことを思い出す。
Rhinet Axis Battlers, huh?
もう2年になるのか。
Whenever I hear that name, I remember the former champion. Has it already been 2 years?
いや、なんでもない。
No, it's nothing.
忘れてくれ。
Forget what I said.
にゃにゃ。すっごく思わせぶりな態度だったのにゃ。あいつって誰にゃ。
It sounded so serious, Nya. Who was the former champion, yeah?
多分存在しないんじゃね。ライネットって公式大会が始まったのは1年前ぐらいだし。
He probably doesn't exist. I mean, Rhinet didn't even have official tournaments until about a year ago.
今日もあ
Kyoma,
の人のことまだ忘れられないのかにゃ。
you still can't forget him, can you, Nya?
は
What?
確かにあの頃あの人フェイリスのお兄ちゃんとキョウマはとっても仲が良くてフェイリスも嫉妬しちゃうぐらいだったにゃ。
I remember that you and the champion, my brother, were such good friends, Kyoma. You were so close it made me jealous, Nya. Damn it, she took my story and ran with it again. I never even said anything about him being her brother. Hell, I don't even know if Ferris even has any siblings. I shouldn't have talked about stuff like this in front of Ferris.
でも
But
いい加減思い出にばかりすがるのはやめるにゃ。
it's time to let go of the past. Seize the day with your own paws. Her shout resounds throughout the store. Her finger snaps at me.
フェイリスは辛くても辛いからこそお兄ちゃんの意志を継いでライネッターになったんだにゃ。
Even though it's painful. No, because it is painful. I succeeded my brother's dying wish and perfected my skills as a Rhinetter. Nya.
覚えてるかにゃ。
Do you remember,
お兄ちゃ
Nya?
んがいつも言ってた言葉。いつかライネットで世界に平和をもたらそう
God.
って。
He always used to say, someday, let's bring peace to the world with Rhinet.
フェイリス、コーヒー持ってきて。
Ferris, bring me my coffee.
にゃにゃ。
Nya? I present my empty plate to Ferris. Always eat quickly. It's a habit I picked up naturally during my years on the run from the organization. Screw the slow food trend. Food that takes time to cook and eat, as opposed to fast food. Or instant food.
かしこまりましたにゃ。
Sure thing, Master. Just a moment, yeah? Shouldn't the drinks have arrived before the food? I'm just saying. Ferris takes the dish and heads back to the counter. Yeah. If I had left things going as they were, I would have had to play along for another 10 minutes in a fantasy world.
フェイリスさんは知る人ぞ知る実力派ライネッターなんだぜ。
Ferris is one of the most skilled Rhinetters I know. Dara explains with a wry smile.
非公式の野良試合では400戦無敗なのさ。
She's gone undefeated in over 400 unofficial matches.
ヒクソンかよ。
Is she Rickson Gracie? Dara ignores my perfect retort.
フェイリスさんが公式大会に出ないのが残念だよ。出れば優勝間違いなしなのに。
It's so disappointing that Ferris doesn't go to official tournaments. She'd win if she did, no doubt.
なんで出ないんだ？
Why doesn't she?
この店のご主人様たちを第一に考えてるってことっしょ。店に迷惑をかけてまで大会には出ないってスタンス？
I'm
メイ
sure
ドの鏡だろマジで。
I'm sure it's for the customers. She probably doesn't want to inconvenience the store. Truly a model maid.
それにマユシと同い年だから学校も行かなきゃいけないだろうし。
Also, she's Mayoshi's age. So, she probably has school too.
店に迷惑かけないと言っておきながら、フェイリス杯なるものを店で開くのか？
She doesn't want to inconvenience the store, yet she's holding the Ferris cup here?
細けいことはいいんだよ。
That doesn't matter at all.
とりあえずフェイリスタンは可愛い。可愛いは正義。猫耳ロリメイドはけしからん。性的な意味で。それでいいだろう。
The point is, Ferris is cute, and cuteness is justice. Cute cat-eared maids are sweet, if you know what I mean. And that's all that matters, right?
お前は結局、2次元派なのか3次元派なのか、どちらなのだ？
So in the end, do you bat for the 2D team or the 3D team?
あえて言おう。バイであると。
I dare say, I'm bi. Oh gosh. Queer icon, Itaru.
いろいろとフリーダムだな、ダル。
Kyuma says it as well. Lukaku. What? What? Truly an icon.
よく言われます。
I know.
さあせん。
I'm just too awesome. Dora usually doesn't show enthusiasm for anything. The exceptions are Moa and Ferris. I wish he were this passionate about our experiments. You're more perceptive than I thought, Nya. So, now you understand what's at stake. The Red Sovereign Cross will soon hatch, Nya. The time has come for Ferris to journey to the sanctuary and prepare for... I can say no more, Nya. What are you talking about? Will you quit testing me with this mockery? Sovereign Red Cross? I see, so the holders of original sin, those who like me were born of prototype 13, have begun to assemble in Akiba, guided by the star that we alone can see. The time is right. Impossible. You mean it's already awakening? It's 50 years early than I predicted. What does this mean? Let's go with this one because it's more expansive for the lore, you know? I had to pull Dara away from Ferris so we could return to the lab. We arrived to find it hotter than the sauna in hell. I quickly opened the windows, letting a small breeze blow in. It won't be enough. I flip our fan to full power and place it on a table in front of me. I really wish we had an air conditioner. I turn on the computer. This is our PC for communal use among lab members. It still uses an old CRT monitor so it looks ancient, but don't let its looks deceive you. Our computer whiz, Daru, scrounged up some parts and made some mods to it. In any case, I don't spend much time on it. I mostly use it to update the Future Gadget Laboratory's homepage, check my email, visit news sites, and browse at channel. I wonder if a new title is still posting. I see that everyone would like to know more about my time machine. I'm happy to explain. Just so you know, it's impossible to reproduce with current technology. Certain critical components won't exist until CERN invents them in 2034. Time travel works by altering gravity. Basically, you can think of it as using the twin paradox, but that alone isn't enough to reverse time. Still here? Faker, you're annoying. Go away. So your power is gravity control? Not bad, but still not enough for top-tier power levels. The twin paradox, is that like the Hiroshima effect? They're just slowing time down, not reversing it. Who gives a shit about the time machine? Give me stock prices. It uses Tipler cylinders and Kerr black holes, doesn't it? Just like you said 10 years ago. And your time machine is a 1970s Chevy. I know all of it. That's us. Oh god, shut the fuck up, you disgusting chuny scum. The twin paradox and the Hiroshima effects are different things, duh. Time traveler, lol. John Titor, lol. A Chevy's an American car, right? I'd rather go German with a BMW, lol. By Tipler cylinders, are you referring to the Tipler machine? Lol, what? A Tipler cylinder would have to be 10 kilometers in diameter, 1,000 kilometers long, have a mass equal to the sun, and revolve 2,500 times per second to become a time machine. Lol. How do you fit that into a Chevy? Even if you could, a Tipler machine can't travel farther back in time than the moment of its creation. Enough of your illusions. Ed channel is not your blog. I want to hear from Titor. This is a surprise. Does this mean people of this age already know about my time machine? Did you really encounter me 10 years ago? If so, then that must have been on another world line. I, at least, have not gone to the year 2000. In any case, the important point is that a rotating black hole has the same effect as a Tipler cylinder. You can learn more about Kerr black holes by studying the Penrose diagram or Tipler's calculations. My time machine works by generating a pair of Kerr black holes. In Japanese, please. Titor came 10 years ago? Source? What the hell are Kerr black holes? Explain using boobies. Oh, erotic one. I'll pay 1,000 yen to ride your time machine. Not a yen more. Source is Horse Son's delusions, lol. Real deal. He didn't deny it, lol. All aboard Hoen's crazy train. Prepare for a train wreck. Kerr black holes time travel is theoretically possible, but how do you get black holes to spin? Don't tell me you wait until you find one spinning naturally. That's ridiculous. How do you pass through the singularity? There's no way a Chevy can withstand the pressure. Why have short explanations, John? You stupid? Wanna die? Still no stock prices. Crash. This isn't a delusion. I know for a fact that Titor posted 10 years ago. There's even a book about it. Search for used bookstores if you don't believe me. His Chevy has a gravity distortion unit. That's what he said 10 years ago. Yes, it does have a gravity distortion unit. My time machine is not perfect. It was built by a third party who reverse engineered CERN's design. The gravity distortion unit is a little unstable. First, the unit produces a micro-singularity, then injects electrons to induce rapid rotation. This generates a local gravity sine wave. As the time machine passes through the singularity, the gravity distortion unit regulates the pressure to ensure safe passage. I'm not a specialist, so I cannot explain the mechanics any further. Let me just say that Kerr black holes can be manufactured. I assume everyone's aware of CERN's current experiments with black hole creation. TLDR, shut the fuck up. Unstable? Sounds dangerous. Oh fuck, Titor's black holes are gonna swallow the Earth. He's not just a mass murderer, he's trying to wipe out the entire human race. Find his parents before it's too late. Because he's a time traveler and if you kill his parents, he won't be born. It's not that you won't explain, it's that you can't, lol. How do you set the destination? The Earth is constantly moving, or didn't you know it? By the way, I propose the Titor equals Hoenn theory, lol. I set the destination with a VGL system. That's a variable gravity lock. It functions by reading the local gravity of a destination and locking the Tipler sine wave onto that location. By locking onto Earth's gravity, it ensures that I don't end up floating in space. It uses 4 cesium clocks to make the calculations, so the margin of error is negligible. Hoenn needs to shut up, lol. I never heard of any Titor from 10 years ago, so the universe is deep in Titor's shit. The same information was in the Titor book. All you've done is post a 10-year-old copy-pasta. Anyone could do that. How do I know you're the real Titor? Jontan Somoa, my waifu. I recognize different opinions. I'm feeling more and more disappointed. Still nothing concrete. Nice try, I guess, but I won't be fooled. Whoa, I shouldn't waste all day on our channel. We have more important things to deal with, namely the phone wave, name subject to change. We haven't experimented with it since yesterday. It's high time I figure out what's going on with that thing. Earlier, I asked Daru to connect the phone wave, name subject to change, to the computer. He finished setting it up yesterday, and now he's about to do the quick wire work in the development room.
なあ、ダル。なぜペケロッパなのだ?
So, first of all, brand tube, another name for the cathode ray tube CRT. This name is used more commonly in Germany and Japan. It comes from the name of the inventor of the cathode ray tube, Carl Ferdinand Brahn. A Chevy, fictional, an American automobile brand. In Japanese, please. A teasing phrase used on online message boards to tell an incomprehensible poster to please post comprehensibly. Singularity. In astrophysics, a point of infinite gravity, singularities are predicted to exist at the center of black holes. However, since it is impossible to observe the interior of a singularity, the existence of such cannot be proven. In a black hole, the singularity is formed by the gravitational collapse of a dying star. For example, imagine a star millions of kilometers in diameter. Now imagine that entire star's mass compressed into a space smaller than the period at the end of this sentence. That is a singularity. And the X68000, a 16-bit PC sold in Japan in the late 1980s. Its peculiar twin tower case was dubbed Manhattan-shaped. Oof. What's with the X68000? I mean, it's a 20-year-old machine with specs lower than my cell phone.
ロマンだからに決まってんじゃん、上皇。
It's cool, though.
主人公が日本人なのに。
It's like the reason why some protagonists are odd-eyed even though they're Japanese.
全然意味がわからん。
Not getting you, bro.
ロマンだ。
It's cool. Heterochromia iritis, a condition where the eyes are different colors, a trait often found in anime and manga characters. There usually isn't a reason for the character to be odd-eyed, it's mostly just for moe or the coolness factor.
ロマンならしょうがないな。
If it's cool, then it's cool.
いずれにしてもラボには他に空いてる PC がなかったんだよ。
It wasn't much of an option. This was the only PC we weren't using.
お前の最新 PC は?
What about the new one?
ふざけんな。
No way.
こんなわけのわからんものにつなげて、もし動作が遅くなったらどうすんだよ。
We don't know what could happen when it's connected to your crazy machine. It could kill the performance. Selfish bastard. Besides, we made the phone wave, name subject to change, together. It's our crazy machine.
そういえば、ゲル化については調べてきたん?
Anyway, did you do any research on the gelification?
ああ。
Yeah,
今朝、大学
at the university this morning. Why would a banana gelify? What kind of science are we dealing with here?
顕微鏡で調べてみたんだが、分子レベルでズタズタだった。
I examined the sample under a microscope and found it was shredded at the molecule level.
ズタズタ?
Shredded?
そう転移とか、そういうレベルではなかった。バナナではない何かになっていた。
It's not a mere phase transition. The banana became something entirely different.
腐食した可能性はないか。2分間チンしたぐらいで腐るはずないもんな。
Could it have rotted? No. There's no way 2 minutes in the microwave could do that.
フラクタル構造を思い出したよ。
Then I remembered about fractal structures.
メンガーのスポンジだっけ?
The manga sponge thing?
ああ。
Yeah.
バナナに。
It looked like something drilled holes into the banana.
レベルで無限に開けていったような感じ。
Infinite number of holes in a fractal pattern, right down to the nano level.
なんかやばくね?
Oh,
何が起きてるんだろう?
what could do something like that?
俺には一つ仮説がある。
I have one hypothesis. Adding a dramatic pause to build tension. There are gulps waiting for me to continue.
電子レンジの電磁波の影響という仮説だ。
It's the result of a microwave's electromagnetic waves.
え?
Huh?
それってどういう?
What does that mean?
俺の推測が正しければ、電話レンジ過去仮はとんでもない殺傷兵器になりうる。軍事に転用すれば、戦争の歴史が塗り替わるだろう。
My guess is correct, then our phone wave, name subject to change, has a potential to become a weapon of unprecedented destructive power, one that could change the face of war as we know it. I twist my lips into a maniacal grin. Then I whip out my phone and put it to my ear.
俺だ。計画は第2段階を迎えた。あ、いずれ奴らは思い知ることになるだろう。
It's me.
グランドジャッジメントは近いのだとな。
We're proceeding to stage 2 of the plan. Soon they'll learn that Judgment Day is near.
すべてはシュタインズゲートの意志であり、人類はそれに抗うことはできん。M、プサイ、コングルー。
All shall be as Steins Gate wills. Resistance is futile. L. Psy. Kongru.
妖精さんと話してんじゃねえっつうの。接続終わったぜい。
Quit talking to your imaginary friend. I'm done with the wiring. I want to explain that he's not imaginary, but revealing the identity of my contact would be betrayal. The last thing I need is another enemy, especially one whose power and cunning rivals that of your organization. The phone wave name subject to change is now an indecipherable mess of wires. Got another message from Ferris. So that was it after all, yeah? The holders of original sin, also known as the prophets, yeah? Among them is the girl known as the fallen angel who accepted chaos, yeah? I attached a picture of her face, so remember it well, yeah? Oh, and before I forget, looking at the picture without protection will cause Divine Eye to activate original sin excitation mode 666 compulsory receptor release, which will annihilate you at the subatomic level, so be careful. Oh! So, the science adventure series that Magus made, or wrote, basically, like, the series of games here, they all play in the same universe, as far as I know, at different times and whatnot. And as far as I know, the game before this, Chaos Head, is sort of about, like, mass, brainwashing and other things. It's kind of wild. It's like a game where you, like Chaos Head or Chaos Child, is basically a game where you play as a guy who has these delusions, and you can then change the delusions. Like, you can either go for bad delusions or good delusions. Typically, the good delusions are ones where he has these daydreams that are very vivid, often sexual in nature, and the bad ones are very gory and disturbing at times. And in that series, or like in that like show and game, there's a character, this one over here. So that's funny. I forgot what her name was, but she's like in a band, and her songs are sort of prophetic. And then they, you know, they seem to predict like serial killings that are happening. So that's fun. A little bit of an Easter egg. All we did was hook it up to a computer. Yet it turned out like something MacDiver would put together. MacDiver. Fictional, a popular TV drama that aired in America from 1985 to 1992. Oddly specific. The protagonist, MacDiver, was famous for overcoming obstacles with tools fashioned from common household items. MacDiver. Recently, I learned that people these days don't know about MacGyver. So when I say I'm just gonna MacGyver something, you know, like improvise, you know, they didn't understand what I meant. And that was kind of upsetting to me. Like, it felt, I felt like I aged on the spot, like, a lot. Anyway. Now we can access the microwave's terminal mode and see exactly what's going on in its computer brain.
で、どうする?
Well, what's next?
バナナは用意してある。
With bananas. Just before I left MayQueen+Nyan², Maya asked me to buy some bananas. With her money. She's too nice for her own good. Or maybe she didn't even consider what would happen. By now, you'd think she'd know that if I buy bananas, I'm going to experiment on them. At least it's not rats, you know? And so, I put the entire bunch of bananas into a phone wave name subject to change. Honestly, why are they not just putting singular bananas into the thing? Rather, so that they can do multiple experiments, you know? Putting the whole bunch in there is like wasteful.
丸々使うとまたマユシがしょんぼりしちゃうんじゃね？それマユシのお金で買ってきたんだろ？
You know, Mayushi's gonna cry if you use them all, right? Wasn't it her money?
やつから提供された研究費だ。
She donated that money to our research efforts.
そもそも丸々全部使う必要なんてないし。
You don't have to use the whole
一本でいいよ、
thing.
一本で。
One is enough. One. Ichiro is so right. A true icon. Dara retrieves the bananas, peels one from a bunch, and sticks it back inside the phone wave name subject to change.
実験に金をケチるようでは、世界の支配構造を作り変えることなどできんぞ。
We'll never reshape the fabric of society as long as money dictates the limits of our science.
作り変えたいと思ってんのはオカリンだけだって。
You're the only one who wants to reshape society, Ocarin. You lost all enthusiasm the second we got back to the lab. What a fickle man.
ほら、早く携帯からタイマー入力よろ。
Come on, start the timer already. Right. Now, where did I put my phone? Phone. Right. Now, where did I put my phone? Phone. Right. Now, where? Oh. Before we experiment on that, though, it's been an hour. So... Honestly, let's just overwrite this one. And continue from there next time. I had a wonderful time today. I hope you enjoyed yourselves as well. Thanks a lot for watching. And I'll see you around next time when we experiment on some bananas. Until then, I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.